Hey guys, Rockhounding Passion here. I've hiked about, I don't know, 2.5 miles back in this pasture, just at the foothills of the mountain. See if we can find anything. That wasn't too bad. That mud looked a lot softer than it looks. I thought I was going to go sinking down in there. Oh yeah, this big old pasture opens up here, right at the base of this mountain. I know there's this little creek here, and I think it wraps all the way around back that way. Nothing in the last section, so I found another area here that kind of opens up a little bit. We're gonna check it out. Not in there though. Not seeing much anything really good. I was hoping for some artifacts. My neighbor has found several arrowheads over here, so definitely keeping my eyes peeled for those. This area looks a little better. It's a little more open, less water. I can see a little bit better and scan the area first. I'm going to go down there and check it out, and if I find anything, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Who's got red clay dust on the heel and toe?
This area here is where Wade and I thought we found maybe a feeding ground because there was a bunch of bones. See? Yep, right there. I knew it was here somewhere. Well, there's a new fence up right there, so I can't go that direction. Found some more beautiful pieces of quartz and druzy all over them. This one looks like it's got a little bit of chalcedony in there.
Don't look back, but I still do that.
Oh, check this one out. Yeah, if I can just find where it opens up. Don't count that. So pretty. Those crystal face sparkles just never get old to me. Whose property that is right there. So we're gonna walk this fence line. Check this guy out. It is loaded. Of course, the sun went behind a cloud. Oh yeah, the back's loaded too. It's just all dirty. Some iron staining on there as well. There we go. Look at it dance. Love it. They're definitely bigger than Druzy size. I've seen quite a few turtles over here, but not much of anything else. I've been over here. Some pretty funky water. Probably some good fish in there. All them trees down there, you're definitely gonna get snagged. Maybe a weedless worm. Get a little top water action maybe. Oh yeah, I see something feeding right there. To the left of that branch in the water over there, you see it? Might be too far away. Definitely something keeps hitting the top of the water over there. Oh, there's a little squirrel. Huh. I have to go get my pole. I've been dying to go fishing. We're supposed to be going to the Rockhounding Dam here pretty soon, my husband and I. When we do go, I'll definitely get it on camera. He used to go to all the time with his brother and they'd catch big old huge catfish. Alright, I'm gonna go check this area up here and see if we can't find anything. There's little washout areas like this where all the red clay's showing and coming down that mountain. Usually have these that are just covered with crystals. See that? Oh, that's quartz right there.
Time ago, Mama said don't look back, but I still do. That old mailbox leaning.
Oh, and that's all this one. Here. So we got some larger chunks. It almost looks like calcite. And I see one shining from here. I see a couple actually. Look at that guy. Whole top is quartz. Let's see some more here. This one's super heavy. I bet you there's a bunch on the inside of it. Sometimes you see it just a little bit on the outside and it's real heavy like that. You cut it open and it is loaded. Yeah, birds are out today, huh? They're always out over here.
Every mile I take puts your shadow there. Down that old red dirt road full of memories. Down that old red dirt road full of memories. I still hear your laugh rolling through the trees. Down that old red dirt road full of memories.
That one's got some big pieces of quartz on there still. Oh, that's quartz. I love it when you have those little bugs like that and the crystals down inside. Really cool if you look at them under magnification. It's like a little world down in there. So cool. It was a big piece. It looks like it's broken in half.
June nights and busted plans. Radio crackled out truth from a wounded band. I passed the creek bridge slow, like I knew I should. Heart hit hard when I saw that splintered wood. I can taste that rain on the back road.
It's too large for me to pull out, but I bet you it's loaded on the other side. I found it. Those ones that have a little bit on the top like that and they go into the ground, if you can dig them up, or if they're small enough to pull up, the other side usually is covered. It's going to be the heavy side down, right? The quartz, well, the quartz is going to be on the bottom because it's heavier. Makes sense, yeah? Alright, let's see if we can find anything over here. Ooh, that one's sparkly. Get it out. Nope. See it on there. That's what I'm talking about. I love these large crystal plates like this, where they're just covered. Oh, that beautiful quartz right there. It's red.
Every mile I take puts your shadow there. Down that old red dirt road, full of memories. Down that old red dirt road.
Just got to this area here where I usually find my crystals. It's that old hole that I had filled back in. I was looking right here because we've had a bunch of rain, and look at this. All these crystals have been washed out, and some of these are perfect, almost faceted crystals. Look at that. And this one, I believe, is a little ARKIMER. Yep. Well, I call them ARKIMERs. It's a double terminated. It's got that kind of little barrel shape in the middle. And there's a couple of those little baby ones. There's one right there that's a perfect full crystal. That one right there. And again, that one is double terminated. I need to look. The rain will wash them out. They break off the rock or come out from in the dirt. Look, I see one sparkling right in here. Little teeny tiny guy, but look how beautiful and clear that is. If anybody's ever in the area and you guys want to go hunt for some crystals, let me know. I would love to have somebody to be able to go hunt crystals with. Not only that, I want to take a trip to the crystal mines at least once. I know my husband will go with me. He's just not too into it. That beautiful guy. Entire ground, look, it is just sparkling right here. Now these are little tiny ones, but where there's little ones, there's big ones. There, a bigger piece. But if you dig and you follow your breadcrumbs, you might get lucky, find where it opens up, which is kind of what I found here a little bit. And I know that there's some more in this area here. Yeah, I did dig here one the first time, and then that was my second one there. So I was thinking about maybe moving over a couple feet in one direction and doing some test holes. I checked this one a few months ago. I did start the video, but then I didn't show it because I didn't find anything, I don't think. But the entire hole was filled with water, so I thought, oh, that's going to be a good time. Soil's going to be soft and be washed off, but it wasn't. It was the clay was too wet, and I just couldn't see anything. Tearing up my hands, digging through it, trying to feel around. When you're digging for quartz, that stuff is sharp. It'll cut you. Boy, it'll cut you. Oh, here's one. Oh yeah, there's another one too. This entire summit right here is just filled with crystals. But you have to take the time to look for them. That guy's pretty looking. Is it big? Let's see. Well, oh, I bet that one's pretty. Look at that bug. It almost looks like smoky quartz. It's kind of got a gray tint to it. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? These are beautiful garden rocks too. If you guys have flower gardens or rock gardens, these are perfect in them because that sun hits them and they will sparkle. Alright, let me look around and see if I can find some crystals. I was kind of hoping there'd be a few washed out from that 2 weeks worth of rain that we had, but not finding much other than those small ones, so I'll have to plan to come back another day early in the morning. It's the sun's too high to dig over here right now, but I'll definitely be back. Alright guys, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for watching.